to dance to the music. I jam on the rhythm of the reggae. I boogie to the sound of the drum beat. I love to play a lot of different music, street music from our generation. But if there was only one kind of music, I would hope that it is a reggae. I like to play the reggae. I like to dance to the music. I jam on the rhythm of the reggae. I boogie to the sound of the drum beat.
Aloha, everyone. We're so excited to have you all here with us this morning. We wanted to take this time to welcome you to Hawaii Technology Academy's commencement exercises. Today, we will honor and celebrate Oahu's 105 members of the class of 2021. My name is Mariah Farmer, class of 2022.
And I am Sincere Bowling, class of 2022, and we are honored to serve as your MCs this morning. So before we begin, there are a couple of things that we would like to review. If you could please take a moment to silence your cell phones at this time. Thank you. Then please note, masks are required at all times and may only be removed briefly for a quick mask break.
Yes, and to avoid blocking the view of others seated, we do ask that you remain seated throughout the ceremony unless instructed otherwise. Due to social distancing restrictions, there will be no traditional lay greeting following the ceremony. Anyone found to be congregating after the ceremony will be asked to vacate the premises.
Finally, public restrooms are located across the far end of the outside lanai area, and thank you so much for your cooperation. And now, if you would all please stand. It is our honor to present to you Hawaii Technology Academy Oahu's graduating class of 2021.
We would now like to introduce Senior Liana Butler. She will lead us in the singing of the National Anthem, followed by Senior Kamale Pakele singing Hawaii Ponui. If you are not already standing, please do so at this time.
Say, can you see by the dawn's early lights what so proudly we held at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous flight o'er the ramparts we watch were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still Hawaii pono I nana I komo I kalani ali ke ali makua lani e kameha meha e na kaua e pole me ka ihe na pua lani e kameha meha e na kaua e pole me ka ihe.
Thank you, ladies. That was beautiful. You may all be seated. We would now like to introduce HTA's Executive Director, Dr. Stacy Bobo.
Aloha graduates, board members, teachers, parents, students, family, community members, friends, welcome. Congratulations, class of 2021. Let's give them a big round of applause. We're so proud of you. I know it feels like we've come out of a battle, and metaphorically, we have. We have, all of us, fought long and hard in this battle since the pandemic disrupted our lives. And finally, we can enjoy our triumph here together in person. Some battles are clearly worth fighting for, and I can think of no better reason than education. In life, you can lose everything, but you cannot lose your education. When you go out into the world, know that you are well armed with your shield of cores. Know that you know how to work in collaboration to solve problems, communicate your ideas clearly, use your reasoning and creativity to make a difference in your life and the lives of others, and model the character that advances a civilized world. His Excellency, Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam, the former president of India and a world-renowned space scientist, once said, "Never stop fighting until you arrive at your destination." That is the unique you. Have an aim in life, continuously acquire knowledge, work hard, and have perseverance to realize the great life. You have persevered through a particularly challenging time from the end of your junior year through your entire senior year, and now stand before me as the 11th graduating class of HTA. In developing your ability to persist, you have committed to yourself, your family, your school, community, and to future generations. Persisting means finding ways to keep going to reach your goal, to keep trying, even if something is very hard to do. It means not quitting, no matter what. It's easy to solve problems. It's not easy to solve problems, and sometimes you have to go at it again and again. Persistence requires that if your first attempt doesn't work, you regroup and try something different. It is one of the greatest attributes of successful people. The American astronaut Kapala Chalawa said, "The path from dreams to success does exist. May you have the vision to find it, the courage to get onto it, and the perseverance to follow it." This is what I wish for all of you, that with everything your diploma represents, you will persevere to achieve your unique paths to success. Congratulations once again, and I wish you much love and happiness.
Thank you, Dr. Bobo. Each year, we welcome a guest speaker to join us on this special day. This year, we are honored to welcome one of our very own, our secondary director, Mr. Akash Shah.
Thank you for giving me the opportunity to speak today. There's no greater joy than being able to express gratitude. And when I see the incredible families in the crowd, I'm eternally grateful to address you all today. I'd like to begin with a quote because, well, my 9th grade English teacher always said that if you don't know how to open, then start with the words of others so they may inspire you to find your own. So the late, great John Lewis once tweeted, "Do not get lost in a sea of despair. Be hopeful, be optimistic. Our struggle is not the struggle of a day, a week, a month, or a year. It is the struggle of a lifetime. Never, ever be afraid to make some noise and get in good trouble, necessary trouble." When I look at this graduating class, I see a lot of beautiful troublemakers. Current and future disruptors who are not fazed by supposed lack of experience or youthful naivete. Unabashed and unafraid, I see current engineers and app developers, community organizers and environmental stewards, entrepreneurs and social justice advocates as well. Armed with passion and compassion, you are already changing the landscape of what is and is not possible. At HTA, we ask you to develop the cores. And I'm sure that after a while, they feel like administrative jargon, probably echoed too much by adults not listening enough to young people. So I think it's time to hear the stories of this graduating class truly living those cores. I know students who have lost loved ones, yet have the resiliency to share their story, mentoring others as they learn to cope and move forward. I know students that aim to create a more sustainable world. And so they engineered oceanic sensors to monitor, analyze, and develop practical solutions to preserve our coral reefs. I know students who started their own companies, including a massive landscaping enterprise, an exciting fashion line, and an elegant jewelry company. Many others dove headfirst into community service, weaving face masks, initiating food drives, and empowering leaders with an organizing website titled 808 Volunteers. We even have students here today who have recorded songs with leading musical artists in Hawaii. There is wisdom in action, and I know each of you have been equipped with the will to do necessary good. But I want to go back to trouble, and good trouble, because as teachers and administrators, we too often see the world within the scope of rules and regulations. We create them to offer structure. And yeah, while structure can be comforting, the rules of society today were created by those who could not have known what will come tomorrow. So we need disruptors like you all today to navigate those systems in front of you and, armed with passion and compassion, fight to ensure that that system renews, inspires, and lifts everyone. To do so, you need to be a necessary troublemaker, and a necessary troublemaker does not shy away from action. A necessary troublemaker is not quick to accept status quo or what is told to them about what one can and cannot do when trying to make the world better. A necessary troublemaker listens to those that are troubled and empowers them by standing with them in their plight. But I don't need to lecture you on this, because when I look at this graduating class, I learned about this from watching you all today. And you don't really need much guidance from us, because all of you are wonderful troublemakers. And so I want to end this speech with an expression of gratitude and a simple request. Thank you for inspiring past and future generations by your will to act and do good. All I ask of you today is that you preserve that will, cultivate that will. No matter the future struggles or intense moments of despair, I ask that you continue to make some noise. So congratulations to the class of 2021. You survived high school, and I know that your best years are still to come. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Shaw. It is now our pleasure to introduce to you HTA's 2021 student speakers, Jordan Silva, followed by Mercy Germany.
Hi, everyone. How's it going? I'm Jordan Silva, and many of you might recognize me from classes we took in together over these years, walking past each other in the halls, or in our lovely Zoom meetings that we love right now. But before I continue, I would like for all of you to give another hand for the class of 2021. We did it, guys. We've managed 4 years of high school, 4 long years of high school. And on top of that, we entered a global pandemic, wearing masks, staying 6 feet apart, and even going to a lockdown even. Those are some of the struggles we faced together. I'm gonna guess, no, I'm not guessing. I know everyone in this room has faced a struggle in life. It could be right now, it could be from the past. Literally at any point in time, you've all faced a struggle in life. Today, I want to talk about my story and how I faced the struggle to get where I am today. As many of you may not know, I am a SPED student. Do any of you know what that is or what the term is? It's known as being a special needs student, where some kids are slower than others, can't process information like others, need a little more support in a subject or two. I found out at a very young age that I needed help in reading comprehension and writing. As a kid, I didn't do so well in school. My grades weren't great. I struggled reading out loud in front of my classmates. I couldn't understand what I was reading, felt like it was written in a different language. Besides my education-wise, it was my social life. I was like any other kid, wanting to play at recess, go to lunch, and play on the playground. Kids didn't like or didn't know why I was different and not normal. But what is normal nowadays? I had this feeling, and it hurt a lot, knowing I never belonged. It was getting harder every year. My parents were struggling, trying to figure out what they could do to help me out. They never could understand why their daughter was being treated differently just for being a little different. So we moved. We came here to HTA. They brought me back onto my feet, having teachers who were kind and willing to help me out when I needed it the most. Made amazing friends along the way. I found kids who were just like me. They opened up a new chapter of my life where my flaws make me who I am today. Over these years, I've learned to put my foot down and say enough's enough. I had to prove to others and myself that if I put my mind to it, anything's possible. Everyone in this room is facing a struggle right now, may come across one or experience one from the past. Hopefully, hearing my story guides you to wake up one day and turn your life around for the better and for the good. For my last note today, I want you all to walk out with this. I want you to open up a new chapter in your life. We're all becoming adults in the real world. Let me tell you, we're going to face a lot more struggles in life. Looking around this room, everyone to your left, to your right, in the front, and behind you. We're all here to support you and each other through it all. Again, I would like to say thank you to all the students, teachers, everyone that's here today and watching online. It's been a journey, and I'm honored to be a graduating student from HTA. It's provided endless and positive opportunities. Graduates, keep striving for excellence and stay safe. Thank you. Good job.
Hello, everyone. My name is Mercy Germany, and I am a class of 2021 graduate. It's still very weird to be able to say that, but I am so excited. Honestly, when I first saw the email about giving a speech at graduation, I had no intention of submitting a speech. But then my mom saw the email, And she said that she would really love to see me give a speech at graduation, but that of course it was up to me. Now, obviously, I did not want to disappoint her. So, Mom, this speech is for you. Thank you for helping me get through these last few crazy years. And Dad, I want to thank you as well, because you always motivate me to do my best in every situation. I want to thank both of you for encouraging me to seek God in all that I do, and for helping me through the highs and the lows. I'd also like to thank all my amazing teachers and counselors that have made these past few years so wonderful, and your hard work has not gone unnoticed. Finally, and most importantly, I would like to thank Jesus Christ, because without him, I could not have become the person that I am today. As I was planning out what I wanted to talk about today, I came across this quote from C.S. Lewis, and it really resonated with me. It says this: "Hardships often prepare ordinary people for an extraordinary destiny." Now, how many of you would agree that the class of 2021 has had to deal with some pretty tremendous challenges over the past couple of years? I would say so. In this past year alone, we've been through a lot. We've had to adjust to going to school completely online. We've had to give up prom and a normal senior year. We've had to adjust to not being able to see our friends very often and just living life in this COVID era. We've had to watch as our entire lives have been flipped upside down and inside out. Basically, what I'm trying to say is that this year has not been easy, and we've been through some pretty crazy stuff. And now, here we are. It's time for us to step into the next stage of our lives. We are graduating, and with that graduation comes both freedom and opportunity. Having been through such a hard season, we have a couple of different options. The first is simple. We allow the challenges to defeat us, and we never strive to be the people that we are truly meant to be. We go through the motions of this life, living in a state of self-focus, never looking for more. We do no more than what is necessary to get by, and we close ourselves off from the problems of the outside world. We live inside the box of safety that we create for ourselves, choosing to never step outside of it. This is the easy choice. The second option is more challenging, but it is also far more fulfilling. In this scenario, we do not allow the challenges that we have faced to keep us from reaching our full potential. We choose to look at the challenges from the past couple of years as stepping stones to the extraordinary futures that I believe God has in store for each and every one of us. We make a choice to move past the stress and discouragement that we have faced in order to become better people. We choose to look beyond ourselves to see the needs of those around us, and we begin to meet those needs however we are able to. We make a choice to live for more than just ourselves, and in so doing, we live extraordinary lives full of purpose. The first choice is easy. The second choice is powerful. In the end, though, we will each have to make a choice about the way we are going to live our lives. I look at this graduating class, and I see so much potential. I see the next generation of teachers and engineers and doctors and innovators. I see the next generation of advocates and lawyers and entrepreneurs and so much more. So I just want to encourage each and every one of you guys. Live up to the potential that God has given you. Stand up for truth. Do what you love. Be kind to those around you. And give back to your communities. It won't always be easy. In fact, a lot of the time, it's going to be very, very hard. But in the end, it will be worth it. The hard things that you are facing now are preparing you to be extraordinary. Don't forget that. So congratulations, class of 2021. We have our whole lives ahead of us, and I cannot wait to see what we will do with the time that we have been given. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Jordan and Mercy. Those were such touching stories. We would now like to welcome Ms. Marissa Valido to the stage for the Conference of Diplomas. Ms. Valido is joined by HTA's Executive Director, Dr. Stacy Bovo, Governing Board Chair, Mr. Stephen Terstegi, and Oahu Director, Mr. Matthew Zitello.
During the awarding of diplomas, we kindly ask that you remain seated. A photo of each student will be taken while receiving their diploma, and we promise to make these photos available once they are ready.
Mr. Terstegi and members of the Hawaii Technology Academy Governing Board, we certify that the students before us have completed the graduation requirements necessary for the Conference of High School Diploma in the state of Hawaii. It is our distinct honor to award them their diplomas today. Bailey Anderson. Hannah Araki. Aiden Baca. Carly Barbero Thornsbury. Maya Beadle. Adam Betancourt. Rachel Bogner. Thomas Boak. Ethan Boyce. Aislinn Brenner. Caden Brown. Mason Bubash. Sophia Bubash. Kezia Burgoyne. Liana Butler. Isabella Chipchase. Kainalu Corral. Spencer DeKuikui. Malachi Edwards. Alexander Esmeralda. Matthew Favela. Caden Fitzsimmons. Caitlin Joy Fujimoto. Jack Furlow. Noah Galicia. Mercy, Germany. Carter Hoffman. Ella Hawes. Brent Higa. Noah Hironaka. Jordan Horomona. Tori Ikeda. Stanley James Piedra. Rebecca Johnson. Andrew Jones. Gabriel Cohey. Chloe Kelly. Marissa Kim. Bryce Lee. Zaylianne Leo Iki. Aiden Lettery. Victor Locks. Alexis Magalhanes. King Makikau. Cyan Martin. Ryan Matz. Reba Mendoza. David Mitsevich. Mayrose Moikeha. Sunny Moody. Carter Moore. Anuhea Morales Nelson. Mark Moyer. Jonalyn Nakamatsu. Shaila Naki. Elena O'Brien. Duncan Olmsted. Kamale Pakele. Dylan Pasquale. Caitlin Pasos. Gabriel Pruitt. Aiden Rooney. Amberlyn Rutledge. Angelica Sabanal. Erin Saito. Elysium Sewell. Jordan Silva. Rollins Sterling. This next student has been with us from the start of HTA, Samuel Sumeng. Jamal Teague. Blade Jai Tai. Hannah Thompson. Molly Thompson. Blaze Topinio. Raynell Torres. Rebecca Wood. Nalani Woods. Raiden Yamashiro. Angelina Yasa. Olivia Yasa. Graduates, please rise. Take your tassel in your right hand and move it to the left. I now pronounce you graduated. If you could all please join us in congratulating HTA's class of 2021.
Thank you all for joining us at HTA's 11th commencement exercises. We ask that graduates and their guests immediately exit the ballroom and vacate the premises. Congratulations, class of 2021.
Hey, Blade Jai Tai, if you're, I have your tassel.
Graduates, sorry, don't forget if you guys
may feel alone.
You aren't. Because we
didn't stay quiet. I am a businesswoman. Survivor.
And we won't stay quiet.
With coronavirus spreading, people at higher risk must take extra precautions. You're at higher risk if you're over 65 or if you have an underlying medical condition. Please visit coronavirus.gov for more information.
So what do you see?
A community that is engaged, empowered, a place where free speech is alive and well.
Tell me more.
For 30 years, thousands of local people on TV sharing their stories, culture, and viewpoints uncensored.